Happy opening day, Ape.
Happy opening day. You guys are so cute.
Hey guys.
Hey guys.
Welcome back to our channel. We want to thank you guys for stopping by and checking out this video. This video is the end of March, so this is opening day. So we're finally getting into April. We're catching up. Thanks for watching. We hope you guys enjoyed the video. We're gonna take off from the house now, get these boys to school, and then I'm gonna come back from Mama. All right, I got the boys dropped off.
So pretty.
Nice.
Hey guys.
I really like those. Those are getting done right in time for opening day.
They're so pretty.
Today the Rockies are playing the Brewers. It's our last game of spring training. We have a one-day break, and then we start the season in Arizona.
And I painted my nails purple.
Oh. I love it. I'm back at the house. Came to pick up Mama and Grandma and some laundry. So I'm going to go hop off at the shop, and these guys are going to go hang out in town, I guess.
Oh, look, I'm wearing my little Easter egg earrings too.
Those are pretty.
I was like, I'm just going to wear them.
That's cool.
Whoa.
Slippery again.
Yeah, it's defrosting, I guess.
All right, you guys, I made it to the shop. The track is right here for the van that I got to put on, but I'm going to do that here in a little bit. Right now, I'm going to work on prepping this for a thermostat change and a temp sensor. Shouldn't be too bad. I got the intake out of the way. It's just easier to access the thermostat, which will be right here. And then there's a temp sensor as well. Looks like that's going to be right there. Wrapped all this up so I don't make a mess. Well, that Suburban is done, so the temp sensor is changed out, the thermostat is changed out, there are no leaks. We checked the oil, checked the trans fluid in it, and just gave it a once over on the fluids and stuff, checked the codes for anything that might be hanging around. And that truck is being delivered right now. I'm gonna go get this van in here because I gotta change the track on this thing. It's snowing again, so I'm glad I'm doing this inside. Oh man, this is gonna be fun. That doesn't even look like the right size, honestly. But it will do. I gotta pull the headliner for this. I'm gonna remove this rubber seal here on top. Once I get that out of the way, then I will remove this here. I was able to reach under here and get the bolts out with this little ratchet and the small 10mm. So there were four, one there, one there, one there, and one there. So now this will come right out. And now this new one should drop right in. So let's see how this goes. We'll drop this one in back here. Yeah, looks like all the way around. A new one of these came to with the track, so I'm gonna change that out. This is it right here. Well, I've got the track changed out. Looks good. We've got one problem though. This is the new runner that's gonna sit in the track. So this bolts onto here, and then this closes into there. This door has to open a little bit further than normal because of the wheelchair access ramp that's here. So because this door opens further than normal, this track is too short. This white one right here is the old track, and the black one is the new one, and you can see where the white one was added to because it needed extra length for the door to open a few more inches. This one actually has a block on it, so I think I'm going to put this white one back on and just try to adjust it so it doesn't fall out of the track anymore. I reshaped this one a little bit, and I'm going to see if it holds the door a little bit better. That one wasn't going to work. After some adjustments to the rail, this door opened and closed perfectly. Now, since that was working fine, I had to go get some window switches. This is pretty nice. Okay, I got done with that van. The door is fixed. I made a few adjustments on a little other things, and I salvaged some of the parts from one of the other vans for the switches for the window and the door. So that van's good to go. Now I gotta get on this one. I don't really have to get on this one, but I want to try to at least get in some of the fun stuff of working on vehicles while I do all the other stuff. I want to get in some of this classic stuff. So I'm going to pull this pan. There's a problem with the shifter linkage, and I have to re-index this shifter linkage right here. So I'm going to pull the pan, pull the nut on that, change it out. It shouldn't take me too long. So hopefully I'll be done with this here in a bit, and then I'll be out of here. All right, I got the pan off. So this is what I need to adjust. So I got to start by taking off that screw right there, and then I can get the rest of this off. All right, I'm going to pull this filter cover, and then I'm going to pull this valve body. All right, I got the valve body out of the car. Now I can readjust this. All right, now this lever, or the selector for the transmission, is facing downward. It's indexed, so it either faces straight up like that or straight down. And this actually will be sitting more like right here. And then the park neutral switch will bolt onto those two holes right there. But earlier, this was sitting straight up. So this is for the floor shifters in like a truck. So the C4 in the transmission, the shifter curves around the back and it comes down on the bottom. So I just had to turn this around, but I had to take the whole valve body out just to get to that part. Here's the shaft for the kickdown cable, and I moved this out of the way. I loosened this bolt. I was able to slide this out a bit. But now that I put it back on, this is the part that is indexed right here. This is what changes the gear on it. And this little piece here moves this little piece right here forward and backward. And that's what will select what gear it is in. I'm going to put the valve body back on this, then I'm going to clean off this silicone so I can put the pan back on. Hey, Jackson. Jackson's all playing a video game. He's flying a Hornet.
Oh my gosh.
We gotta go run into town real quick. MamaBear and I, we're gonna go help teach a lesson. We met the missionaries on the west side, helped them with the lesson, and it's kind of cool. It turned out to be one of the guys that I had known from a while back, and it was quite a testament in itself to be able to be talking to him, considering where we both were a couple of years ago, and a lot of the internal stress and turmoil that I was dealing with has been alleviated. Just going to church, helping people,
Doing scripture studies, reading the gospel.
And actually taking it upon myself to strive to be more Christ-like. And I know that I don't succeed all the time, but I'm trying a little harder than I was last year and the year before that for sure. But it was nice. It was a nice little lesson, nice evening, nice conversation.
Very nice.
After that, we hit up the dollar store and we picked up a couple of things just for the house.
We bought so many things.
We needed a cookie sheet, so we went in for a couple of things. We came out with a couple armloads of stuff that we needed for the house. We just never have time to go in and pick up.
We almost weren't able to carry everything.
Only because some of it was bigger. There was some planters for Mama for the door, and seeds for flowers. Just a few things. Cookie sheet for the boys. Dish soap, 2 different kind. One for dishes, one for hands. So we're heading back to the house now.
Time for some lasagna.
Ooh.
I had to show Grandma how to do layers.
Well, as hard as I worked today, lasagna is definitely gonna hit the spot, Mama. That star looks cool, huh?
Yeah, it does.
I don't know why one is more prominent than the rest tonight, but it looks really cool.
Yeah, really.
The road is pretty slippery, but the truck is doing okay. It's not really built for this kind of road, but
No.
we're trying to source out a Jeep engine as we speak.
Yes, we need the Jeep running. Blizzard, we need you.
For sure.
This is my soccer ball mom car. We can't be driving through the mud and cutting through the trees and going in and out of the ditches.
Yeah, these roads are pretty wild. They're okay when they're dry.
Not when they're wet.
We have made it back to the house, and the lasagna is done. Even Mama's is done.
Thank you, Grandma.
Yep, thanks, Grandma. Mama's having some raspberry vinaigrette on her salad. I'm going to go with good old French. Look how pretty MamaBear looks tonight. Oh, I was going to say, look at her earrings. Look at this.
I dropped my earring in a puddle of mud.
Oh, that's what you said?
Yes, it fell off. As soon as I got out of the car, it fell off and it fell in the mud.
Oh, man. And she just wore those
That's
the
my
first
first
time
time.
tonight. How was the lasagna, bro?
I haven't eaten.
Good morning, everybody. Today is Wednesday. I've got a few things to do at the shop today, but I've also got a few things to do away from the shop today. So I'm going to go make a couple stops and see how my day unfolds, and then we'll go from there, I guess. The boys are dropped off at school. Mama and Grandma are at home right now. Had to clean the windshield. There was mud all over it this morning again. So the two places I stopped by, both people I needed to see were unavailable. So I will come back by later and see how that goes. For now, I'm going to cruise back to the house. I asked MamaBear if she wanted anything from town. Ooh, I really, really like these. Finally found a keychain from MamaBear's Keys. I made it back over here, and I'm gonna get the engine ready to go in. And before I go home today, I want this engine in here. I'm gonna see how far I get on it. Hopefully I get it in there by the end of the day, but we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna get a late start on it right now. MamaBear took off to go get some afternoon stuff done. I think she's gonna go run by the hospital real quick, and then she's gonna go pick the boys up. I have to clean up a bit. I gotta pick up all of these motor mounts and stuff, and I've got some gaskets here, some intake manifold bolts. I've got a lot of stuff too, things that we were using. These were for the engine lift. I've got a bunch of brackets for the power steering and alternator. I got bolts for that right there. So I'm gonna put all those in that box and then get all this ready to go in. I have to pull these motor mounts, that one and that one right there. Then I want to remove the radiator so I don't damage that while we're putting the engine in. When we were taking it out, we put this plywood here so we wouldn't drag it against it. So I think it'll be a good idea to just take the radiator out so we'll have more room to maneuver it around. I'm gonna get started on that right now. Check this out. My bro just bought me this for helping to get the engine put back in more efficiently, and the last one I had didn't work, and it was not as efficient as it should have been. So this is going to help a lot, and it'll cut down on the amount of time that we're going to be taking to put this back together. We've been trying for the better part of an hour to get this engine right here. So we've got it positioned where we want it. We're just going to lift it up and pull this forward.
This looks better than I would do.
Looks better than the one I would have had in there.
Yeah,
This is kind of crazy, but this clears the core support now, so we got to push this truck forward.
Good job.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. And we didn't even have to pull the exhaust. After MamaBear picked me up, we took off to Lowe's. We picked up some hot dog buns because after all the chili dog stuff I got the other night, I forgot the hot dog buns. So, so we got some of those, and we are heading back to the house now. We're almost home. The road is crazy bad. It's not slippery anymore, but everything that was a rut this morning has dried like that. So now it feels like we're driving over a really bad dirt road. But we're getting home. It's okay, I guess. It's just living the rest life. We have made it back to the house, you guys. We're in the backyard. We showed up, and Auntie Jay is here. So she brought some stuff for the MamaBear.
Oh my gosh.
Check this out, you guys.
Raised beds. Angelo cleaned it all out.
They flattened out
And
all the
he
old ones
painted
too.
it.
All the old rows.
Yay!
Wow, this is pretty amazing, Mama.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Auntie. Thank you.
Measure the walkway so he goes.
You're welcome.
I think this is a good walkway size.
Oh man, this is so awesome. We were at Hobby Lobby earlier. These markers I really like. I can do a few different kinds of lettering with them. I could use the chisel tip for Old English, and then I can use the brush tip for script. Kind of cool. These are normally $6 each. They were on sale today for $1.77, so I grabbed a few of them. Got some new erasers. I got a really cool brush for lettering and striping. I like this. It's been a while since I bought a paintbrush, so gonna be cool to try that out. And then this is the main thing I went to Hobby Lobby for. I needed to get these micron pins for some line work drawings that I'm going to be doing here in a bit. While we were there, I picked up a few other things too. And we picked up some beads for MamaBear. We picked up a few things to make her a keychain because I didn't want to use the same keychain that we had in her Envoy. So got a few things to put together into the keychain, and I think it looks pretty awesome. We got back to the house, and her aunt was here with a really nice gift for her. Actually, her aunt and her cousin were here, and they not only brought over some things for raised beds in the back, but they spent all day while we were in town working. They spent all day setting it up for MamaBear, so all we got to do is plant in there now. So that's kind of cool. They hung out for a bit, and it's always nice to converse and talk with them. They rolled out, and MamaBear got dinner done pretty quick. So chili dogs for dinner tonight. A lot of people might not like chili dogs, but I like them. The boys like them, so chili dogs for dinner tonight. Check these out. Wow. Mama just finished these. Tomorrow is opening day. And if you don't know by now, we're huge Rockies fans. And these look pretty awesome. I don't wear earrings, but I could sure use a keychain or something. Wow.
Hello.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, guys.
We hope y'all having a good day today. Today is Thursday. It is March 28th. Very rarely does baseball start in March, but today it starts in March. Today's opening day for MLB, and the Rockies start on the road as per usual, and we are starting in Arizona today. This is where the rest of the year is. I don't even know how to explain it. This is my season.
This is when your season starts.
Yes, the black and purple season. Kyle Freeland is our pitcher today, and last year I was thinking that maybe Herman Marquez would have been the one that starts off the season for us, but Kyle Freeland is starting the year off for us, so that's going to be awesome. And our shortstop, Tovar, we picked him up for a 7-year extension last week, so that's good. The only thing I don't like about that, it'll be the same way as the Colorado Rockies conditioned Nolan Arenado and Troy Tulowitzki into a couple of the best shortstops in the game, and then we sent them off to other National League teams. So I'm assuming that's how it's going to go with Ezekiel Tovar.
No, it's not. Don't put it out there. It's not going to happen. He's going to stay.
I hope so.
No, hope so.
Well, I like to go by the numbers, and statistically, the Rockies, I thought were going to be the worst team in MLB this year, but statistically, the Rockies will be the second worst team in MLB this year.
Oh, great.
Only because the A's are losing on purpose to relocate from Oakland. Our problem is our team ownership. If the Monforts would sell the team to owners that actually care about winning, we'd be all right. We're heading in right now. We're going to drop the boys off at school.
Love you.
Jackson is hopping off right now.
I love
then-
your jacket. I want one.
And then we're going to head to the other
He's
side.
all smiley. He has a cool Timberwolf jacket on.
Yeah, I really like his Turpin jacket. That's cool.
He's finally wearing one. The pullover. He didn't really want to wear that one's a zipper. That's why.
The boys are dropped off, and we made a quick stop here at Thunderbird. We're gonna go run in and buy a box real quick. Mama Bear made some earrings for my sister, and sometimes I think I'm probably the biggest Rockies fan in New Mexico. Sometimes I think my sister is.
It's crazy. Crazy to try to pick who is the biggest fan. I guess it just gotta be me.
Yeah. So those black and purple earrings that Mama made, she made them for my sister. So we're gonna get a box and we're gonna take it out to my mom's because today is opening day. Ooh. Yeah, Mama Bear, this certainly looks like opening day.
Yeah. She's gonna love it.
I like it a
I
lot.
hope she does.
I'm sure she will. We stopped by my sister's work real quick, so we're gonna go see if she has a few minutes to come on down.
Or we're gonna go up and find her.
We're gonna what?
Or we're gonna go up and find her.
Oh yeah. We just figured that since today is opening day, she might want to be wearing the earrings today.
Yeah, she would.
Oh, you guys seen a D-backs fan already?
Already starting.
He's back there somewhere. He had a jersey on and a cap. Happy opening day, Abe.
Happy opening
day.
These are so cute. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
She just got done with those last night, like real late.
And I'm like, whoa, these look really cool.
These are so pretty. Look at these. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys. You guys hold.
We're having some breakfast while we were here visiting my sister. So we said what's up to Herman too. The Buick that I was working on, it's running pretty good. The breakfast buffet was almost over when we paid for it, so we loaded up the table.
There's no way we're gonna finish this.
I'm back over here. Partial parts run taken care of. The owner of the vehicle is going to get some fluids and a few things that we need, tensioner pulley and this and that. I'm gonna start putting this back together. Meaning I'm gonna put the AC bracket back on here. I'm gonna get the motor mount bolts tightened down and torqued right. I'm gonna get the wiring that goes under the block right here. And then I'm gonna get the wiring put back up here, run it all the way around to that side, and then I'm gonna get these cooler lines hooked back up to the radiator, which I will put back right here. That AC pump has to go back on the AC bracket, and the bracket that I took off of here from this motor is not good. Well, it's good structurally, but with the corrosion it doesn't look that good. So we are gonna go with the bracket that came off of it, and the power steering pump is still plumbed into this truck, so I don't have to worry about that. I'll just put that back together, put the bracket back on. I'm gonna put the water pump back on after the radiator goes in, and then I want to put the transmission back on before I put the intake in. That way it'll be a little easier to get the bolts up there when we need to. And luckily, I didn't need to take the exhaust off or the coils, so all of that is still on there. Here are the old brackets. We're going to go with this power steering pump bracket that came off of the truck. And got it all. We have a whole wiring harness right here. And I think we're going to go with the water pump that was on there, because this one was kind of fresh and it wasn't even that bad. So this one's kind of a new water pump. It's a new thermostat, so we're going to go with this one, and then we'll save this one as a spare. This tensioner pulley is broken, and the tensioner pulley that came off of this one is also broken. So that's one of the parts that the owner is going to pick up right now. After some searching, we found the gaskets back. After I got the engine in, yesterday we took off, so today I got to putting all the accessories on. And accessories meaning the brackets that hold the power steering pump, the alternator, the bracket itself, and we've got whatever we can hook up on this side. So we had to hit a few bolts down here for brackets and pumps. We've got the wiring in for the cam sensor. We've got that all situated where it needs to go. And I've got the wiring on this side taken care of, going to the back by the crank sensor, and I've also got the AC bracket and the AC tensioner and the AC compressor on there as well. We've got the water pump on, and I've got the tensioner on with the new tensioner pulley, and I started running the wiring to what needed to be wired. I've got some of the plumbing started. I had to reroute some of these hoses. This truck was involved in a collision before, and whoever had put this back together was having a bit of a problem, I guess, running that AC line right there. So it was intertwined and intermingled in a lot of this hose plumbing that it was causing a lot of stress. So, aside from this hose right here, most of this is already taken care of now. I've got a lot of this pain taken care of on this side. I've got all the AC stuff hooked up as well. Overall, I'm pretty happy with how far today is going. And I got the radiator in. So I've got the cooler lines in. So now that's not leaking everywhere. These two plugs right here are for the fan. And the fan is on the fan shroud, which is right here. I'm going to put that on after I put on the harmonic balancer and the power steering pump pulley. But because we cleaned the engine and a lot of this stuff is fresh, we're going to throw a fresh coat of paint on the power steering pump pulley and on the harmonic balancer. Break time. Well, guys, Mama Bear has picked me back up. It is later on in the evening, and I am done with the truck. Well, I'm done for today. I got a lot more done than I thought, so that's cool. Mama Bear's back in town.
Awesome.
Mama Bear looks extra pretty to me.
Oh, thank you.
I love it. For opening day, I always watched baseball at my mom's, and for the past few years I haven't. Tonight we're gonna go and watch at least a few innings at my mom's house to get the season started. It's gonna be awesome. We're meeting my bro, the owner of the truck, right down the road at the bank. Then we're gonna head out to my mom's. Yeah, I know, she's like awesome.
Thank you.
We're checking out from my mom's house. I enjoyed hanging out at my mom's for a bit. It's something we don't do anymore. So that was kind of fun. And we're gonna head back to the house now. We only stayed for a few innings, so I let them know already I wasn't gonna be here all night. I made it back to the house. I've finally seen the boys since I dropped them off at school this morning. Hey baby D.
Hey,
How's your day today, son?
it's good.
I seen Jackson too. We brought them back some dinner, and Mama was here earlier. She actually cooked them dinner. We just brought them back some pizza.
Late night snack.
Late night snack, I guess. Well, it's not really that late, but it's a snack. And when Mama came back earlier, she cooked them some chicken Alfredo, and I am just now getting back from our day, so a snack for the boys. Woo! Hungry bunch. All right, you guys. That is going to be it for this video.
Thanks for checking out Res Life, guys.
Thanks for stopping by, hanging out.
You guys take care, and you guys be safe out there.
You guys have an awesome rest of your day.
Peace.
Later.